Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Krista Smith, actor, stuntwoman, speaker, educator, all-around professional ninja. I look really tired today. That's really awesome. So I have a fun video idea today. I've noticed that when I post videos of me doing cool skills, it's always really good. People love that. Of course they do. But what actually I'm noticing that people like even more, that might actually get more hits, are the ones where I fail for a good 30 seconds before I catch it, when I include the little clips of me dropping it a million times. And that's really interesting to me. I've sort of realized over the last couple of years of posting videos all the time that I think people think that I just am so good that I just get it right away, and that is absolutely not true. I fail constantly. I fall on my face, I hit myself in the face with the stick, I drop it, I hurt my fingers, I get frustrated, I throw my stick across the room, just like everyone else does. So it really goes to show that regardless of where you're at in your journey of skill, on whatever skill you're working on, whether it's this freestyle staff stuff or martial arts or gymnastics or dance or acro or parkour, whatever, there is still this element of failure and learning and correction. So what I wanted to do today is I wanted to show you my practice and my process. I'm gonna pick a skill that I've never done before, that I've been interested in trying, and I'm just gonna work on it until I catch it. So the skill I wanna put together here that I've never done before is flip under my leg, catch, straight into a pop-out aerial. There's a pretty big margin for error. This is a pretty complex skill, but I've never tried it before, and I wanted to do it on camera and show you what my process is like trying these new skills. I don't know if anybody's ever done this. I don't think it's like ultra super amazing crazy advanced. It's just two skills that I like to do, and I'm gonna put them together, and that's being creative. That's what practice is for me. So I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna do each skill a couple times just to get it in the groove, and then I'm gonna start connecting them, and then we'll see how it goes. Hey, before we get into this, you want to do me a favor? Why don't you subscribe to my YouTube channel? It's a lot of fun. It's like the nerdiest thing I've ever done. Okay, I feel sufficiently warmed up. I don't feel like the skills are going to get any better than they are right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it together and see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna try it with a bigger stick now. This is gonna make it considerably more difficult. The smaller stick, I can pretty much catch it anywhere and it's gonna work. But the bigger stick, if I catch it too close to the end, it just is not gonna have enough momentum to get going that way. It's most likely gonna go flying that way. And my little stick already kind of does that anyway. And that is because I'm not, it's more of a mechanics on my end. I'm not holding on to it long enough before I release it, so I'm releasing too soon, which is what makes it go over there. Now with the big stick, if I catch it here, I really have to hang on to it long if I catch it at the wrong end. Or if I catch it really close to the end this way, it's gonna hit the floor. So that's adding a lot more difficulty to it. It was easier than I thought it would be with the shorter stick. I am pretty consistent at both skills, so we'll see. We'll see how this long stick goes. Look at crazy hair. Okay, so that was a little bit easier than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be really hard. I thought I was gonna be here for like an hour trying to do this trick. Sometimes practice surprises you. Sometimes you're capable of way more than you think you are. Even I still doubt myself. Even I still think that I'm not good enough. Let that be a lesson, my friends. I'm gonna add catch and illusion, maybe catch and walk over, maybe catch and aerial. We'll see how we do. We'll see how my body feels. I don't need to kill myself. I do have to work this week. I'm just gonna catch it somewhere fancy. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, the first catch I'm gonna try is catch in illusion. Probably the easiest of catch-in catches. I would like to eventually catch in aerial, catch in walkover. Ugh, that makes me feel old. I'm running into a couple different problems. One, I keep hitting myself because it's too close to me. So I come around from here, and this arm wants to go here, and then I keep whacking it or whacking it with my hand. So that's when it's just way too close to my face. That's okay. I'd rather be too close and too far away, because that's the other thing that's happening is I'm not getting it because I'm tossing too far. So I'm overcorrecting. Then I'm either catching right here, and I've gone forward a couple times, hits the ground, which I don't want it to hit the ground and have the stick break, because that's happened before, or have it bounce back in my face when it's so close to the floor. And it also just kind of kills my momentum from my jump to get into my aerial. And then when I do get into the aerial, I'm just letting go too soon. I have to hold on to it till the very last minute to get it to travel over my right shoulder. There's lots of pieces involved. So I caught it. This is usually what happens is you catch it really nicely the first couple tries, and then as you start refining it and working on it, it actually degresses a little bit. And that's pretty normal as far as practice goes, at least in my experience. You catch it, you get it, and then the real work comes in of actually maintaining it and understanding the skill. So right now, there's just a lot of moving pieces and I'm not putting them in the right order. My main goal here is just to try something new, and I'm not even in that range where I can say that I've given it a good try yet. Done it a bunch of tries, but I'm not even there yet. Like, we're not even halfway there. So we're just gonna keep doing it. And that's what practice is. You do it over and over and over again. Oh, you dropped it? Oh, you just pick it up and do it again. You failed because you dropped it? That's okay, because you're learning. And that's what practice is you're failing constantly in order to get better. I hesitated. That would have been fine. That would have been perfect. I'm gonna try and catch it and walk over first because it might end up being easier. Just because I feel like I'm losing my balance. Touched it. The rule is if you touch it, you can catch it. Official rules. I finally caught one. I did it. I did it. You know what? I was thinking about not catching it. I was thinking about, well, I'm kind of tired and I'm hungry and I have some other work I need to do, and like, would it really matter if I caught it or not? It's just, this video is just about practicing. But then I was like, no, this video is about practicing and the perseverance to do it. It doesn't matter what level you're at. You could be a very beginner, or you could have achieved mastery and be doing this for 30 years like I have. The process is still the same. Yeah, the skills I'm doing are a hair more complex and a little more advanced, but that's only because I've had other time and other experience dropping it and practicing like this for my entire life, that I'm able to do those higher level skills. But it's all the same. It doesn't matter if you're working on your basic flow or some sort of flip or some contact move. The process is the same. You got to drop it a million times. It needs to work some of the time. It needs to not work most of the time. And that is a process of learning and getting better and improving. And that's really what the art is. The art is the practice. It's not about the finished product. The goal is not the end destination. It's the journey in between. Consistency is thousands and thousands more reps. And I say, and I tell my students that 1,000 reps, successful reps, 1,000 successful reps, I should clear that up, will get the skill into your body, into your brain, and it will feel good, it will feel natural, it'll be easy to recall. But where mastery comes in, and that's when you're able to do it in almost any circumstance, any prop. Basically, you can just do it anytime you want. It's just there for you. That is mastery. That is the complete understanding and comprehension and immersion of the skill. That takes millions of reps. I know people say 10,000. I think 10,000 is a little low. I think mastery is way above that. And there's gonna be things that, even for myself, where I have mastery in a lot of skills, there's a lot of skills where I don't. A lot of skills that I've been working on for a really long time, like decades, and I still haven't mastered. There's a lot of skills I have yet to try. So I'm a beginner at a lot of skills. And the same thing for martial arts. I've been doing martial arts pretty intensely for 10 years now. I have a hard time calling myself a martial artist because I realize there's so much more for me to learn. There's so much that I don't know. And I know that because I have done something for 30 years and I still feel like I don't know everything about it. I'm always discovering new pieces. This process of learning is never ending, and that's what I love about it. So I hope that inspired you, was helpful, you found valuable, or you just found entertaining of me swearing and kicking sticks and dropping it a million times. But that's what practice is. That literally, I only practice for 3 hours. That's only one skill for 3 hours. That's nothing. I hope that by watching this and you're thinking about your own practice and you're like, oh man, I've done this thing a million times and it feels like I can't do it. Just keep going. Just keep doing it. That's what it is. That's the art. That's the practice. That's the moving meditation of it. Before you go, you should subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would really love that. There's a button like right down there. Hit that. It's red. You can't miss it. And while you're doing that, you might as well leave a comment and hit the thumbs up button. Seems like a good time to me. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see you on the next video.